Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Today we're at the historic Milton Cemetery in Milton, Florida. Today we're going to honor another American hero with this beautiful tribute. So today we're honoring Lieutenant Charles Bruner Jordan. He's in the historic Milton Cemetery, grave location section 15, plot 7. Lieutenant Charles Bruner Jordan was born February 20th, 1898. He died August 8th, 1967, at the age of 69. Charlie Jordan was born in Butler County, Alabama, on February 20th, 1898, to George and Jeffy Jordan. Charles was the third of 6 children born to his parents. His father was, at the time of his birth, a farmer in the Manningham community. Before he turned 12, his family had moved to Pinewood in Santa Rosa County, where his father was working at the Bay Point Mill. Eager for adventure, 18-year-old Charlie enlisted in the U.S. Army in 1916. He took part in the General John J. Blackjack Pershing's Mexican campaign against the outlaw Pancho Villa. After the United States entered World War I, he transferred to the European theater by June 14, 1917, and was ultimately assigned to Company H, 26th Infantry Regiment. The regiment was part of the 1st Division, the Big Red One, and would soon see some of the most intense combat of the war. He was awarded the Silver Star for valor, exhibited near Cantigny, France on May 18, 1818, and was subsequently promoted to private first class. He was severely wounded at the Battle of Marne on July 20th, 1818. Upon his return to service in September, he was promoted to corporal and assigned to Company D, 3rd Machine Gun Battalion, where he remained until the end of the conflict. Upon receiving an honorable discharge, he immediately re-enlisted for another term. While on leave, Charles returned home to Pinewood to marry his childhood sweetheart, Vashti McCombs, on May 17, 1922. By 1930, the couple was living in Fort Holabird in Baltimore, Maryland, where Charles was serving as a machine gun instructor and Vashti was raising their 3 sons, Charles Jr. and Harry, who had been born while assigned in Washington, D.C. By 1940, Vashti had returned home with their now 3 sons, while Charles was off on foreign duty. Vashti died April of 1941 and was buried in the family plot of the Milton Cemetery. A few months later, with the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, Charles would again find himself in combat, but now as an officer. He entered into Army Air Corps and was with the troops that entered Africa to battle Rommel. Lieutenant Jordan was later involved in air attacks against oil refineries in Ploiești, Romania, for which he was awarded the Presidential Citation. After the war, Lieutenant Jordan retired and returned to Milton. Throughout his lengthy career, Charles had gone from riding horses across the Mexican desert to flying bombers over the Mediterranean. Charles died in Montgomery, Alabama on August 8, 1967, and was buried with full military honors next to his loving wife, Vashti, in the Milton Cemetery. So as you see here today, we're trying to remember, honor, and respect Lieutenant Charles B. Jordan. On behalf of the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity, we have placed a penny so he could be remembered. And there is his lovely wife, Vashti. So thank you for being part of this tribute. And may we have many more in the future that are respecting the already fallen. You are fallen, but not forgotten, Lieutenant Jordan. Thank you for your service.